guys. This is the first official podcast of Life Coach Kochka. And today, to start it off, I have one of my best friends I've known since first grade.
First grade,
dude. And yeah, we're just going to catch up and stuff and kind of explore about his life, where he's at right now, and what he wants to pursue, and how to be a successful person. Okay.
Hey.
So let's get started. Kind of give me a brief summary of your life and upbringing and where you're at right now.
Okay, well, basically, I don't know, my upbringing, pretty normal childhood. I'd say very different from your typical American household, because my parents were both from out of the country.
Yeah.
So I grew up somewhat isolated, just because my parents couldn't speak English very well.
Yeah. Typical, yeah.
Yeah, you know, just your average isolated child. But, yeah, I mean, nothing really crazy happened. We would just do our own thing as a family. And then, yeah, average life besides that. Made a lot of friends in middle school. That's when I started talking to people. And then high school was kind of rough. I didn't really enjoy it that much. But senior year was pretty good. And then college is really when it started, like, picking up. Yeah. And that's when I'm like, okay, life's going to be good.
What started that change?
I think I just met the right people.
Surrounding yourself?
Yeah. So before there was a lot of people who I didn't get along with that well. But once I got into college, it was a lot easier to find more people who were chill, like you guys. Because you get exposure to a lot more people, so it was easy to find people who you get along with.
So now was like sports like a big influence for you kind of in your upbringing? Because, you know, I played with you, you know, in rugby and football and stuff like that. Did that kind of enhance the experience or get to know people better, stuff like that?
I think it helped a lot with like starting to talk to people.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I never really thought about it as, like, an enhancing experience. Maybe it was supposed to be. Maybe I missed the whole point. But, I just did it because I wanted something to do. Like, I was always never busy when I was at home. So I was just bored, and I was like, you know what, I want to play sports. Because I was very active as a kid.
Right.
So I wanted to, like, use my energy somewhere. Because I was very hyper. I'd still say I have some hyper moments.
Dude,
I'm a very hyperactive child.
Yeah. But, so, like, what brought you to rugby then? Because that was, like, your first, like, real sport, right?
Yeah, so after football practice, Marcellus came up to me and he was like, yo, he told me about the rugby team and how they're, like, growing it because it was new to our school.
Yeah.
Like, the sport wasn't really established there. And so he said I should come try it. And at first I was like, because, you know, it's super foreign. And I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how it's going to go.
Did you feel like you could relate to it because it was foreign?
You would think so, but no, I was just like,
Yeah,
this
but
is weird.
Isn't rugby like a European sport?
It is, yeah. Once I told my dad about it, he was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, that's when he was actually like...
Shout out to Philippe, bro.
Yeah, Philippe.
Yeah, dude.
Philippe. But, yeah, no, that was like the first time he was like actually interested in something I was doing.
Yeah.
Because I was just, very deep right there.
A little bit.
But, yeah, no, it was nice. Once I started playing the sport, I realized that I had a lot of potential in that field.
Right.
Not like I was going for professional or anything, but it was just really fun because I was good at it.
But would you... So if you... Let's say... Did you want to go professional? Like, do you think you had the potential to make it professional?
Professional?
Yeah.
Nah.
No?
I don't think I could have made it pro.
But you're fast, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know, but like... You need a lot more than speed.
Size,
to be a pro.
isn't
size is
a huge
important
deal?
as well. It's very hard for me to put on muscle.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, I know.
Scrawny little boy. But, so, what else? Like, what kind of hobbies are you interested kind of right now, would you say?
Video games is like a pretty big thing for me right now.
What's making you get up in the morning?
Yeah, seriously. Every time I'm on break and I wake up, I'm just like, trying to play some video games.
So you're like a COD boy or something? Play COD?
I mean, I don't think I'm good enough to call myself a COD boy, but I guess that's what I'm aspiring to.
Bro, you always
play a lot.
You're addicted.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You're addicted, dude. You play it literally every day. If you have the opportunity to do that,
Yeah.
you would.
That's what you do with a hobby.
Well, I would call that an addiction.
Oh.
Because with a hobby, that's just something when you have... Okay, yeah, you have free time for it, but if you just invest it as, like... If you, like, relate that to, like, work and school, I think that it becomes an addiction. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so it's like... You know what I mean?
We're trying to poke
That's
at.
true, but am I really interrupting schoolwork to play COD?
I know, I think it's good to, like, to clear your mind. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's to help you refresh kind of thing. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, it keeps you, I guess, sane? I don't know. Like, because the stress of college... Because you're taking a lot of hard classes, right? Like,
Yeah.
what's your major right now?
Mechanical engineering.
Bro, like,
Crazy enough.
what is that? Like, kind of explain on that.
I mean, it's nothing. It's pretty versatile for what it is. Like, you'd think it's just building machines and stuff like that from the name.
Yeah.
But right now, I've just been learning about, like, it's a lot of physics and a lot of, like, properties with materials, and you're just trying to learn about how stuff works and how forces can be applied to objects.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Now, what kind of, like, job opportunities are there? Like, any specific jobs?
A lot of them are just designing things. Like, you wanna find things that need to be improved or don't work very efficiently.
Uh-huh.
Like, think about the first car. Like, that used, like, so much gas. And so, like, over time, people would just find
We're
ways
talking
to-
the Model T, bruh?
T?
The Model
The
T.
Model T, yes. Yeah, I don't know anything about cars, but... yeah.
But,
Basically,
Okay.
we just improve stuff
okay.
as an engineering community.
So do you think we'll be able to, like, build really cool stuff in the future?
I hope so. That'd
Talking,
be
like,
that's one of
robots
the
and
goals.
crazy stuff like that?
That's more of like robotics, but I think we could. There's definitely application there because I do a lot of programming.
Okay.
So I definitely see where, like, we've programmed robots before, not ones that could respond to, like,
Yeah.
stimulants outside of them, but you can program, like, machines to do things and light up. And
Do you want it? That sounds really cool. Like, would you want to be that guy that constructs robots and stuff like that and programs them?
I mean, I'm not really fond of programming.
Yeah.
I like more of, like, designing things. Like, this year I used a CAD program, which basically just allows you to design 3D objects, like,
Yeah.
with a computer.
Mhm.
And that was really interesting. And it really, like, showed me what kind of stuff you can do.
That's cool. That's cool. How's your... Got any pets?
You got any pets? Well, besides you, or like...
Hey, damn, dude.
I'm just kidding.
I mean... Expand yourself.
What?
Your
He's
pets.
got a dog.
Oh, yeah, I have a
you
dog.
should tell that story, because...
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so my dog decided to be a piece of shit,
Oh,
and
damn.
she bit a child.
Oh no.
No, dude.
Yeah, I don't think it was her fault because the child, like, ran at her, so she was provoked. But she did, in fact, bite him on the penis.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my
Very bad.
god.
it was bad.
And your sister, shout out to Life Picart, she was walking.
Shout out.
Right.
Yes, at the time, she was holding her on a leash.
I thought from your story, she, like, is it Cindy, right? Is it
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I thought she, like, let her just, like, walk by herself.
No, she was still on the leash.
So
but
she
the
just
kid,
lunged kind of thing?
Yeah, so the kid
Wow.
ran right next to my sister, and then I think my dog thought she was gonna get, like, attacked by the kid.
Whoa.
So then she lunged at the kid. And
This
hit
kid's
his
like, what,
dick.
6 or something?
No, he was like 11 or 12.
he's-
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Okay, he's
I was
a
literally
sucker.
in New York when this happened.
In New York? Where are you
New
I
York.
think so. I think this was in 8th grade.
Unique, New York.
In New York?
New York.
What?
Sure. Just adding ad-libs,
New York.
Yeah.
Oh, New York.
New York.
New York.
Okay, wait. Was that the 8th grade trip? Yeah, what was that? Was that
Did
it?
you go on that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude, it was so nice.
I think you would have seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I forgot a lot of people who were on
Okay,
that.
so
Low-key.
this
It was
is
like 50 kids, man.
oh, this
I
is
can't
conspiracy.
remember.
So, you're poor, right?
What the fuck?
I
plead the fifth.
Okay. Well, my point is, wasn't that a really expensive trip?
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think it was like $2,000.
What? Yeah. That sounds like it.
Yeah, it was a week though, and we had it like it was paid for food, like our flights, the buses.
Right.
Because we did a lot, dude. It was actually crazy. We
Like,
drove
didn't you
around
like
everywhere.
Gettysburg and all that crap?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw like everything over there. It was
Freaking
really cool.
Bell. Liberty Bell, where that is?
Yeah, Bell of Liberty. We went to Thomas Jefferson's house too. Dude, he was
Actually, though?
pimping. He had a nice house. He was like on top of a hill.
It's still there, like refurbished and everything?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was super nice.
Didn't, so you can't see this, but we have Nico in the audience. Shout out to Nico Fitzgerald.
Okay.
Weren't you in honor band?
Yeah.
Remember we went to...
Honor band?
Yeah, in 8th grade.
I
We
got-
went to
I
San
had
Francisco.
skills on the clarinet. I didn't go.
You didn't go?
I didn't
'Cause you're
go.
garbage. I went to San Francisco.
Bro, I was in 7th grade band, but then I
remember
quit.
missing that.
Oh, dude, that was so fun when we went to San Francisco to, like, play in the Symphony Hall there.
Really?
Yes. Like, Mr. P was awesome.
Did you get to do other stuff though besides play?
Yeah, we went to Alcatraz. We went to Fisherman's Wharf. Went to Pier 39.
Oh, is it 39?
Is it 39? You were just there,
Yeah,
right?
it's 39.
39, yeah.
Okay.
Here, let me fact check.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're a fact checker.
That's my job.
Dude, I met this guy last year. You know Kyle?
Yeah,
Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah.
Yeah, so his mom is a flight attendant, so he gets
Actually, though?
he gets to fly for free. Because he just gets I forget what it's called. I think it's called standby.
Okay.
And basically, if there's like open seats on a plane, you can get on it for free.
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty cool.
39.
So they hooked it up with a cheap plane ticket for me, and I got to go to San Francisco like out of nowhere.
And was that your first time there?
Yeah,
How was that experience?
it was good, dude. It was crazy. Like the way it's just so much more dense than San Diego.
Yeah.
Because I'm always used to like these like semi-urban, semi-rural areas,
Right.
and it's like nice and open. Like even in Arizona, it's like that. But in San Francisco, dude, it was so dense. Like
Yeah.
that's really the only way I know how to describe it. But really cool. Like, everything was
straight
super
stretch
close.
on with
Yep.
big buildings.
Yeah,
That's
for
really-
real. But the Golden Gate Bridge was really cool to look at.
Exactly,
We
yeah.
went on a boat and we got to see Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right.
And we went to this park called I think it was called Marin, and it was really pretty.
Yeah. Now, what's like the culture like? How's it different from San Diego culture? Would you say?
I'd say everyone's more friendly. Like everyone just seems connected over there.
Right.
Cause like even people who like we didn't know, they were extremely friendly. Like they treated us like we were friends for a long time.
Right.
And I feel like San Diego is just a little bit more competitive.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's extremely competitive here. I'd say people are still relatively friendly, but just compared to San Francisco,
Well,
like the people there are
I
insane.
think San Francisco's probably wealthier than San Diego, right?
Is it?
I mean,
the rent's definitely higher.
the rent's
That's
higher.
true.
Yeah, and then don't they have like a lot of? Didn't Apple start there? No, not Apple, but
Some
so-
company.
I'm just saying, like it's. I think the population's bigger too, but like, I mean, it's like the Golden City. It's the nickname for San Francisco, but are there a lot of homeless people there though? Because when I went, it was kind of like it was like a mix of like rich
dude.
people, like bad and bougie, and then there was like these homeless guys like shitting in the streets.
I don't remember the homeless. Dude, yeah, you know, like shitting in the streets.
They're
and,
actually-
like,
they're
spread
just-
diseases and stuff.
Yeah, like freaking.
What's it called? Hepatitis B?
Yeah, dude.
Is that what it is?
Okay, I'm on it.
Fact check that,
Take
dude.
that.
Dude, I think like freaking the Black Plague can come
Dude,
back.
I would hate
or
to
something like
live
that.
in some place that does. That's what sucks, because like you want to feel bad for the homeless people, but at the same time they're like shitting on your streets, and you're like,
Well, you know that phrase, don't give a man a fish, but teach him how to fish. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, but that requires
You're
so
close.
much energy.
Hepatitis A.
Hepatitis A,
yeah,
okay.
of course,
And
yeah.
typhus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Watch out for those rats too, by the way.
yeah, the rats carry
Tips by your
diseases.
friend.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to scurvy.
Life coach.
Life coach.
Life coach.
Life coach.
Watch out for scurvy.
Watch out for scurvy, guys.
But what was I
Oh
talking
my
about?
god. Brief intermission,
Oh.
dude.
ASMR. Did you
ASMR,
pick-
yeah.
pick that up?
Arthritis in that package. Oh my god. Okay, what were you saying?
Back on track.
What was I saying? What was I talking about?
San Francisco.
San Francisco, the poor people shitting.
Oh yeah. I mean, it just sucks because it's hard to feel bad for them because they're just disgusting.
Oh my god. But okay, but it's what's interesting about homeless people. It's like there's people who are like genuinely homeless where they had a job like working at like 7-Eleven and then they couldn't pay for the rent and they were homeless. And then there's like people who like became drug addicts And there's people like who are like mentally ill who are just like freaking out, you know.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder if it's like, it's hard to like find those homeless people that actually want to work, because there's this guy at Miramar. Shout out to Terrence, dude. He told me like a weird scammy story where he's like, yeah, dude, my family's from like Texas and they sent me over here at one of the colleges in San Diego and it was fake. And like, yeah, it was he said this college was a scam. So then it collapsed.
His college that he applied.
Yeah. And that, it didn't sound real. He told me what it was. I searched it up. It wasn't like a real thing. And then he's just like, yeah, so I've been living here ever since. And that was like a year ago. And this is like back in like February of last year. So it's just interesting to like, and I wanted to like ask him like, so why can't you, contact your family and stuff like that? He's like, well, they just...
So he's not with his family right now?
No, his family's from Texas. He's living at Miramar to this day. I see him at Miramar.
Like, he lives there?
No, he lives here. He lives under the bridge in Miramar College.
What?
Yeah.
Under the bridge?
Yeah.
So he's homeless?
Yeah, he's homeless.
He's homeless?
Yes!
What the
he just walks around the campus, and I saw him one time.
Wait, does he go to Miramar or is he just straight up homeless?
He's straight up homeless. He has like a shopping cart.
Why doesn't he go back home?
I told him about that, but he said he's like ashamed or something. Come home. He doesn't want to be that guy that like is a failure.
How old
I don't know.
Is he?
I think he's in his late 20s.
Late 20s?
Yeah, maybe early 30s.
Dude, that's crazy.
I know, and then like I gave him like, I remember I gave him tangerines.
Tangerines?
Yeah, I gave
That's
him
pretty nice. He's
I gave him tangerines and a jacket, and then when I gave him the jacket, he's like, and like I look over, he has like this giant like shopping cart, like 8 jackets. I'm like, you want to use it as a pillow? He's like, yeah, I'll just use it as a pillow. Like he had like a ton of jackets, but I'm glad he accepted the gift because I'm like, dude, come on, take this jacket.
Yeah.
But and I wrote him a nice note and said like, don't give up, keep on going, like. Your future is bright, stuff like that. And that was like back in February, and I saw him during Thanksgiving break again. Like I was walking to my car, he's like, I'm like parked in a parking garage, and he's like just hanging outside. And I just see him. I'm like, Terrence, right? And he's like, yeah. What's your name? I'm like, oh, it's Kevin.
He didn't recognize you?
Nah, dude. I was just like, oh, it's me. And like, how's life going? He's like, well, I'm going to the homeless shelter in Mira Mesa, and I didn't even know there was a homeless shelter. Where like homeless people come work, I think. It's like weird. It's like a hybrid.
Oh, I see.
So yeah.
Wait, so do they make money there? Is it kind of like a volunteer?
No, but maybe it's volunteer for now. But like he's like, I'm gonna work there. I'm like, do you need help? But not financially. Like I really emphasize that. I'm like, do you need help? But not money. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm just chilling. I'm like,
I mean,
all right.
What other help would you be able to offer?
Here's the thing, though. Like I don't know the guy that well in a sense. I actually want to invite him on the podcast. This Terrence, yeah, I know, not here if I ever get a studio, but cause yeah, but
cause yeah,
I won't go into detail, but what was I saying?
You don't want a homeless man coming to your house.
No, but like that too, but like, what was it about money again? Oh, cause like I don't know if he's gonna buy drugs or alcohol. Like I don't want him wasting.
Do you know? Oh, so you don't know him that well then?
Well, yeah, I encountered him twice.
Oh,
yeah,
dude, I thought you guys were like tight.
Like, yeah.
I don't have his phone number or anything.
Does he have a phone?
I don't know. I should ask him. But yeah, he's still to this day chilling at Miramar. So I might hit him up again.
It's good. Yeah, you'll get to see him.
Yeah.
Like, yo, when I get rich and my podcast blows up, come through because I don't want your
dirty.
Dude,
I feel like it's such an emotional podcast. I feel like I would start crying. He'd be like, "Yeah, dude, my dog died at like 2 years old, and that's what started this journey of."
What if you find out he's like secretly?
Wait, so speaking of your dog, did anything happen to your dog after he bit the?
Oh yeah, we should go back.
Oh
to that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So back to that.
Drop that.
Yeah. So my mother had renter's insurance because she was renting a house.
Right.
And so after that, the dog became a liability because the mom of the kid who the dog bit, wanted to sue. So the dog became a liability and we had to give her away, unfortunately.
Well, that must have been like really hard to do. You know what I mean? Really?
I mean, like, I don't know.
More your sister's dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was probably devastated, right?
Yeah, she was pretty upset, but like, the dog stayed somewhere that was like really close by, so my sister was still able to visit her a lot.
Right, and Sydney currently still visits you to this day, though, right?
Occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally.
Very rarely, but
right.
We'll bring her to my dad's house once in a while.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Don't answer that. It's a spam risk call.
Okay.
don't answer that. So yeah, tell me about the transition from high school to college and the ASU life. Like, how's that like drastically different?
Honestly, it's just, I think it was different in time management. I think all 4 years would probably have the same transition. Nothing like too crazy. Definitely a lot of distractions. Stay away from distractions. But
Can you expand on distractions?
there's just a lot to do. There's always a lot to do, and you also have a lot to do, as in like homework and assignments. So you will have a lot more free time than high school.
Right.
So you know, high school every day we just had like the same 8 to 3 life.
Yeah.
Yeah, in college like you make your own schedule and you can choose whatever times.
Right.
But so biggest thing was definitely like having free time and managing that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times I'd want to like hang out with my friends or like go to a party, but I'd have to cancel so that I could finish homework.
Yeah.
So.
You seem like a very responsible, mature young man that strives for education.
I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, my dad's the one who's paying for my education, so I don't want to like use his money just to party.
Right. Yeah.
Because that, I mean.
But you still.
I'm sure you see stuff like that where, like even probably like a roommate or something like that would totally do something.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who do that because they don't realize like the sacrifices their parents are making. But I mean, I feel like you just gotta acknowledge that, and then also, it's not just for like my dad; it's for me as well. Because like I want to be able to do something with my education.
Right.
And if I just spend all my time partying and stuff,
yeah,
that's not gonna lead to anything.
So you kind of have like a healthy balance of like focus on school, but sometimes also to unwind.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while we'll get together and we'll let loose.
Yeah.
It would be a good way to de-stress from school. Usually after exams, perfect time to get lit.
Yeah. And you're going back pretty soon, huh?
Yeah, going back this Sunday. Shout out to my Arizona homies.
Dude. Shout out to Arjun, dude.
Yeah, I miss Arjun.
Armchair and Armchair is also his nickname.
Dude, you have so many notifications.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Way to post me like that, dude. It's disrespectful. God. You're fired as an intern. Yeah, you are, dude. You're really sitting in the freaking preschool chair. Yeah, which, Seth, can you...
Where did you get that?
I think it's like grandma's.
How small is your grandma?
No,
Did she make it?
No. Okay. No, that's... I think my dad's chair from he was like a freaking infant.
Like, why did they make chairs for kids?
Why not?
Don't they have just like baby booster seats? Yeah.
Booster seats?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, that's me. That's just something.
That becomes useless after you turn like what, 6?
I mean, clearly this man's in his 20s and he's sitting there.
Yeah.
That make me sound so old. In his 20s.
He's in his 20s.
Okay, man. It's fake news, by the way. Don't trust him. He's a ginger.
Yeah, he might.
The youngest setting.
Okay, freaking Zoomer. Like that?
Zoomer.
Yeah, you're such a Zoomer. Life Coach Kochka. Whoa, dude, drop it. We just got demonetized.
Demonetized?
Got demonetized.
Yeah, we're gonna bleep that actually.
Damn it, dude. Seth, edit that. Life Coach Kochka. Speaking about smashing.
Smashing?
When did we talk about that?
Yeah,
Speaking about smashing.
Interesting segue.
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros? Is
Love
that
game?
Is that what
I can play right now. Should we have a tournament?
Switch the tournament. Turn into a gaming.
No, but how's the That's a very interesting segue. How's the dating or love life in ASU? Would you say any girlfriends or any stuff like that?
No girlfriends. Just keeping it cash.
Yeah, casual.
Yeah.
Oh, so casual. You can't even say casual.
Yeah, I can't say casual. It's
Yeah.
cash.
Yeah.
We just keep it cash.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But they're all the girlfriends you have. They're nice.
Yeah, they're very nice. Very nice people.
Did
Lovely.
you tell Life Coach Kevin, why are we keeping it cash?
Oh, why are we keeping it cash? I mean,
Yeah.
now's not the time to be focused on those matters, so I just prefer to have my education insight and tell the ladies to politely.
Life Coach Kochka. Dude.
Yeah.
That's some 1950s talk right there. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Get in the kitchen.
yeah, get in the kitchen, dude. Oh my god.
I mean, if she'll cook for me, We might.
Oh yeah,
we might
yeah.
move
So
it up.
what is like waifu material for you?
Dang, I don't know. Okay, she has to be super funny. I want a girl who's like hilarious.
Funnier than you?
No, that's too funny.
Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah.
And then that's pretty much it. Not crazy. Not
Yeah,
crazy.
because you've dealt with some
Crazy
girls in the
crazy
past.
females.
Yeah.
They do be crazy sometimes.
Watch out.
It sucks because you don't even know until the last second.
Right.
Like everything's going normal, and then they just whip out the crazy side.
They reel you in with their niceness.
Yeah.
Wait, what about smart? Like that's pretty
Smart.
important, right?
I mean, as long as she's not fucking stupid, right?
Do you want to sort your dominance or something? Be like, I have to be the man in the household.
No, she can be smart, dude. If she wants to make the money, bring the income, she can go for it, dude. I'm down to just
As long as
post
she's
up.
not beating you on no arm wrestle.
Yeah, as long as she's not stronger than me.
Oh yeah, what if she's like
pretty good.
just like more built than you?
Nah,
She's
that's
super
gross.
hot. That's
That's
gross.
gross.
In my opinion.
But going back to the funny thing,
What was the funny thing?
big debate question: are girls funny?
Are girls funny?
Oh,
Ah.
can of worms just got opened.
You know, I'm not saying they're not. I've
But
never
are
said
they?
that. I'm just saying, are they? You know, I feel like
well,
I'll
the
take this one.
I don't know. The funniest girls that I know are like Ellen DeGeneres. Like that's. Like,
Is she even funny though?
It's like TV comedy.
I haven't even- I
have
don't
you
watch
seen
her.
her old stand up. Her old stand up's pretty funny, in my opinion. I don't
We're
know.
talking like in the early days, like
Yeah,
the
early
80s.
days,
Yeah.
Like the 50s?
Yeah, she's not that old. Actually, she's in her 60s. Yeah, she's old.
Isn't she lesbian?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the funny factor.
Maybe,
my
I
God.
guess. So girls take this as note. If you want to be funny, become a lesbian.
Yeah. Don't date that
Done.
guys because then you won't be
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe when they go for guys, the guys are just too funny, so they can't be funny. But then when they go for the girls, there's like no chemistry, so one of them has to be funny,
Right.
or else it just would die. You
By the
know.
way, my comment was completely ironic. I didn't want any
Don't come
controversy by
after
that.
me.
Yeah.
We'll clarify that. Wait. So do you want a girl that's like super independent or not really?
I'm kind of mixed. I don't want her to be like just isolated from me, because then like what would be the point of that? But I don't want her to be like also like super clingy. Yeah.
Checking
I think
snap map on.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, no.
Alright.
they really be like that.
Mm,
But no, I think a good balance is healthy,
right.
at least for me.
How's the
So what kind of lover right now?
Shut up, intern.
Yeah, I'm just trying to add.
Draw something on the whiteboard.
Alright, I got you.
There you go. Man, what else is there? Anything else you're passionate about in life?
I like math.
Hella.
Bro.
Dude, math is kind of fun.
Dude,
For all those kids out there who don't like math, just get good at it, and then you'll like it.
Dude, some books. That's Sorry, I'm drawing.
But, okay, didn't you hate math in like middle school?
Yeah, I
and
actually
stuff?
used to hate math. I hated math for a long time, like pretty much all throughout high school until senior year when I took AP Calc. And I had Mr. Nguyen. I don't know if you guys met him, but he was super dope. And he like got me into math because he was able to explain everything in a way that made sense.
Right.
Because I felt like other teachers, they would just like give you a formula and then be like, this is how you use it. And then you're like, but why?
Right.
So he was like able to answer that question and tell us like why it's important and why you have to use this and what scenarios or whatever. So once I saw like,
but then I got transferred.
dude, no, he was easily the best math teacher I've
He
ever
was?
had. Yeah,
Okay.
he was good. And so after him, like he helped me to get like an A in his class, and that was like the first time I was like, oh, I can like actually be good at math if I try.
So wait, did that like lead down the road to mechanical engineering? Was that kind of like the eye opener thing? Like, oh, that's what I'll do with my life.
I mean, I kind of you know, I was an avid for like 5 years.
Just wasted your life, dude. Am I right?
Partially, I could definitely say there was a lot of pointless stuff in that class.
Yeah.
But on the other side, senior year was when it really became helpful because
Yeah.
they gave us a lot of time to apply to colleges and stuff like that.
Right.
And then junior year was when they had us do like this job search thing where we did like on the internet they have like this, I forgot what the website's called, something about with like college, but you basically like take these personality quizzes, and then it matches you with like jobs that you should have based on your results or whatever.
Oh yeah, no time.
Yeah, and so I was like scrolling through those, and I was like low key just looking for the one that had the highest income, because it had that highest income. It had the income next to each profession.
Yep.
That's why everyone wants to be an anesthesiologist, because they make racks.
What
Yeah.
those guys again?
They just literally give you the knockout stuff.
Yeah, they're those who put you to sleep
at the
before
dentist,
surgery.
right?
Yeah.
The dentist?
Or even in the
anywhere.
operating room. Yeah, anywhere where you need to be
That's
knocked
really all
out.
they do? That's all they do?
Yeah, it's just,
Wow.
it's a hard job because, like, you can kill people if you do too much.
Yeah, that would be bad.
So, but yeah, one of the jobs I saw was mechanical engineer, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, it just sounded interesting because I did a lot of hands-on stuff, and I liked it a lot. Not as hands-on as I thought, though. A lot of it is, like, theory.
Oh.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure in the future, like, because we've had labs and stuff, so a lot of it is hands-on. But a lot of it is also theory, but I don't know. We'll see right now. I'm pretty chilling because I'm not struggling too much in the classes. But, you know, still keeping an open mind.
You know, you brought up a good point about jobs. Have you had any jobs in the past?
Yeah, I have actually. First job ever was, I think it was Cutco. Do you remember when I did that?
Wait, expand on that.
Yeah, so basically they had me as a sales representative. I remember we had like 3 days of training, and I told my mom about it, and she's like, "Are you getting paid for that?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "They're supposed to pay you for that." So I was like 36 hours of no pay, just like sitting and listening. And then, but I mean, afterwards, when they sent us out to do our own thing, so what you would do is you're supposed to like contact people you know.
Yeah.
And then like basically advertise the products to them and like ask them if you can come do a demonstration. And then once you do that, you pretty much just like pitch the products one at a time to see like if they want this or if they want that. And I just didn't like doing that. I felt like...
Do you feel gross?
I didn't feel...
You know what I mean by that? Like
mean,
you're scamming people or something?
I knew it wasn't scamming because it's at the end of the day, it's a good product. It's still a quality product. Like they sell it at Costco. Okay. That's how you know it's good. Because they sell it at Costco.
Sure. Okay, yeah.
But I just didn't like the fact that I had to like go out of my way to like contact people because I felt like I was bothering them, and I was just like, I don't like doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So I quit after making like 2
2
sales.
Yeah. Any other jobs?
Yeah, I worked as a shit cleaner.
Oh no! What job? What was the company?
I believe it's the company that you work for right now.
Oh, Trellisware Technologies.
Yeah, I think it was Trellisware Technologies. Are we allowed to discuss this? I feel like there's a contract.
I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Well, just leave it at that. It's Trellisware Technologies. So you're basically a janitor.
Yeah, pretty much a janitor. What do you call it? Stock inventory?
Hey, bro.
I call it glorified janitor.
Glorified janitor.
I got promoted to, facilities intern.
Extra glorified
facilities.
janitor.
Extra glorified janitor.
I've been there for 3 years.
Yeah, I was a facilities intern.
Bro, you weren't that high level, dude.
I wasn't
you're
that high level.
Toilet cleaner, dude.
Toilet cleaner?
Yeah, dude.
Was it that what it's called? No, what was it called actually?
What? Janitor.
The first level. Was it janitor?
Yeah.
No, you said it was something else.
Intern janitor. I don't know. Intern. Just.
Intern. We'll go with
What's
intern.
the lowest caste system in the Indian system?
Dead?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so we were dead.
Yeah, we literally cleaned people's feces. Like that's.
Yeah,
that's
it's actually really deteriorating when you
bad.
think about it.
God,
But I mean, you're still getting paid, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really nice because you got to listen to music and stuff and like
I know.
podcasts. But like, dude, I got so bored of that. Like, it was just like.
He lasted like a month.
Yeah, I seriously couldn't.
Well, it was senior year too. I don't blame you for it because this was like.
Yeah, and I was gonna go on vacation for like 2 months anyway, so I was
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it was cool at first because I was getting paid, but then it was like not worth it.
We saw each other like twice the entire time.
Did we even see each other there?
There was that one time we saw each other. I think it was like in the afternoon, and you're like you had the cart, and I just got there or something, and then it was like waved at you.
Your memory is better than mine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why too.
Yeah, it's for the episode. Yeah, so you're not gonna really have any. I thought you're gonna do like a tutoring job, like at ASU, or you're just gonna focus primarily on school.
That thing that I told you about was not a tutoring job. It was a tutoring center job. And what I was gonna do was sit at the desk and swipe people into the tutoring center, which would still be an ideal job because you literally do nothing. Like you literally work on homework and you just tell people to swipe in.
Yeah.
With their card.
Are you thinking about doing that or no?
Maybe. I don't even know if I'm gonna get. This semester is supposed to be extremely hard in terms of academics. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try to primarily focus on that. So, I don't know. if I feel like I need to get a job, I will.
Yeah.
But at the time, my parents are doing a pretty good job of supporting me financially.
Right.
So they said it's better if I just focus on school. I'm gonna also try to get into like a club.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I won't have to worry about like
Okay.
that.
Do you know what kind of club or not really?
Definitely an engineering club.
Okay.
I've seen clubs where they like work on carts. They work on like what are they called? They're like go-karts. They're like tiny Formula One cars that people drive.
I got you.
Then you'll basically just like come up with a good design for it, see which, and you basically just like race them. I guess it's like the you know how like there was like those derby things that people did as a kid where you make a car.
Homewood derbies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically like that, but like with actual mini cars.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully someone like that.
I just had another ASU topic and I lost it.
Moving on.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Someone so much downtime.
Next. Man. Oh, I remember. So I found this. This is my excuse because I suck balls at math.
Okay.
Like I can't say that word. I'm just dumb at math.
Were you gonna say?
Life Coach Kochka. Demonetized. No, but I create this like funny excuse. It's like, well, people who are like boring and systematic like the maths, and then people who were like funny and creative prefer like liberal arts.
Is that just like what you told yourself?
Nah, dude. Bro,
have
you heard of Myers-Briggs?
Who?
Myers-Briggs, that personality test. Okay, so summarize it really quick. Businesses do this test to figure out your personality type, and
businesses do this test.
Yes.
Okay.
To figure out like if you're introvert, extrovert, if you're narcissistic, or if you're.
That's just what Kevin's mom told.
Bro, yeah, dude, she's low key
She's
like
trying to protect you.
She's a low key fake like psychologist.
Who?
My mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, no, like I should probably back that up. No, she's
exposed.
Exposed. No, she's HR, so human resources. So she's like the head honcho of like hiring people and talking about stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she just helps them with their problems.
Yeah, pretty much. She's like a on work like therapist. Yeah, that's the way I describe it. So you don't agree with that? You know, like no, seriously though, like people like
agree with what? The fact that people who are good at math are boring and they suck.
Not that. I mean, like they're more systematic. They like things to be in order and like you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd say I'm pretty organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I could see a trend there. Definitely, because like I feel like with math,
like actors and stuff, like completely far away from the idea of you know what I mean.
Yeah, and they suck at math.
Yeah, probably.
Do they?
I mean,
I heard there's low-key really smart actors out there who are like amazing at school.
And there's some stupid.
Yeah, I guess they're rare then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely could see a pattern there. Maybe it's just because math requires that kind of thinking lifestyle. Because if you're like super disorganized, I can't see how you would be like good at math or like be passionate about it.
Right, that's a.
And that's really what you need. Honestly, I think you could be good at math as long as you have passion for it. But if you don't care for it,
dude, I flunked my stats class, bro.
But did you like it?
I hated it.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing there. That's it was a night class, and I just sat there for 3 hours, just thinking about writing a book or something. It was terrible.
Night classes. Oh, I'm gonna have class on so many days this semester until like 6.
That's disgusting.
Biggest advice I can give though for those of you still in not in college, don't take morning classes because they suck ass. Anything before 9 o'clock is gonna be awful to.
Have you ever taken like an 8 a.m.?
I had an 8:35 first semester freshman year, and I thought it was gonna be like I wasn't even worried about getting up for it because for high school we get up at like 7:30.
Yep.
So I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a breeze. But no, I ended up missing like so many of those classes, and I just couldn't get up for them because I just went to bed extremely late every night. Because like I said, there's always stuff to do. So going to bed early, very hard thing to do.
Yeah. Because that's kind of hard to balance because. Like, college students stay up to, like, 2 a.m. just to do homework and stuff. And imagine having, like, an 8 a.m.
Even
class.
anything else. Like, whenever I'd be done with my homework, I'd go hang out with my friends, but it would already be, like, 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So, I'd stay up until, like, 2 or 3.
Or something like that. You go to, like, the food court, or, like, you just go to, like, dorms.
At that time, it's not even open. We would just go to each other's, like, room and just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we would stay up so late, because we wouldn't be able to hang out until, like, midnight. Yeah. And then we want to hang out for a bit, so we'd stay up.
Right.
But yeah, just made waking up early impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Hey, let's talk about this.
Wait,
what is
dude?
this?
What? Nothing.
Are you nervous right now?
No, dude.
Am I scaring you?
No, dude.
You sure?
I'm just more masculine than you are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sweat
Is that
glands are
masculinity?
more heavily developed.
Yeah, dude. Oh my, that's nothing, dude. Look at this. Compared to that, bro.
I think mine's better.
I can see that.
This isn't even...
It's disgusting.
No, you can't.
I just have more testosterone than you.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, dude.
Isn't there a thing with your index finger? Like,
You guys
if
want
you're...
to start talking about video games?
Video games?
Anything like that? Like exciting worlds? I'm getting an Oculus Quest.
Oh yeah, that's how expensive is that again?
$430.
Sheesh.
That's what happens when
Dang.
you don't have to pay for rent.
Hey, true.
Shout out to the parents.
Yeah, I don't have to pay for rent either, so.
Right.
But I don't make money.
Oh yeah, your Xbox is broken, dude.
My Xbox sucks.
Yeah.
Ass.
Why'd you
That's
get?
what you get for getting a used.
Yeah, exactly. You got it used.
I was gonna get a new one. I wasn't even expecting to play for that long. I was like, I'm just gonna play for senior year.
And here's the problem. You
I'm
always
done with it.
threaten to go back to PS4 or 5 or whatever.
I'm definitely, if I get a next gen console, it'll definitely be PlayStation.
Can't do that.
For sure. Yeah, you can watch me.
I mean, I still have faith in Halo. So that's why I'm staying for Xbox.
Dude, Halo died.
No,
I didn't
dude.
even play it when it was but I know for a fact that it died.
It's tragic. At least we got Sea of Thieves.
That was the biggest. I can't even call it a letdown
That was
because
a
it was
big
never
flop.
even
Dude, I
big.
pre-ordered that game. Remember?
You know, it was a really big letdown. Destiny 2. Rest in
Destiny
peace,
1
Destiny.
too as well.
Destiny 1 was pretty good though. I liked it.
Well, at launch guns. Well, yeah, when the expansions came out, it was fun. But
Yeah.
you should how should you reinstall that game?
Yeah. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Any
What am I drawing looking?
what is that me? Is that
Yeah.
That's a good
It's
drawing.
actually pretty good. Way to pass the time, Nico the intern.
Trying.
Nico the intern.
Yeah, dude. How about anything? I don't know. I want to get like.
Well, since this is kind of the intro episode, why are you wanting to start this podcast? What was?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
let's
made you decide to start
let-
this?
let's-
Give,
let-
give the
let-
audience a little
let-
background.
Let me take this over now.
Yeah.
So
Sexy.
there we go. The reason why I wanted.
Sorry.
Dude, that's so disrespectful.
Anyway.
Continue.
Yeah, sorry. So the reason why I want to start this is because you touching my armpit, dude?
I'm collecting a moisture.
Give it that. Okay, there we go. What? Chill.
Let me imitate.
Bro, I'm trying to connect with the audience now, alright? Because I've been an 8-year-old. The reason why I wanted to do this is because I have this weird paradoxical personality, and what I mean by that is like I hate people, but I like talking to people as well. And what I mean by that is when I get to know a person, like a one-on-one kind of dialogue, you get to, really find out some cool stuff about that person and kind of connect on a personal level. While like in big groups, I can't do that. It's kind of like I don't know. You play like a character when you're in a group. You know what I mean? You can't really be yourself when you're like.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people where you have to like kind of change your personality.
Yeah.
Because people are fake as.
Life Coach Kochka. Here's the thing though. Would you say you have different personalities? Like, okay, so I'm at home, I act this way. If I go to ASU, I act this. You know what I mean? Like you have. Different...
I wouldn't say it's as black and white as that, but there's definitely like people who I can more like let loose with versus people where I have to like kind of contain certain attributes.
Yeah, is that kind of like draining, or you don't mind that?
I don't really mind it because I never have to like force anything. It's more of just like containing instead of like, what's it called? Producing, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because some people have to go the extra mile to be nice, but I'd say I'm a pretty nice person as it is.
Yeah.
So I just have to withhold some crackhead attributes that I normally let out with people who I'm more comfortable with.
All right.
You got a Snapchat from Anna.
Ooh.
I won't get into
Who's
that.
Anna?
So,
Shout
yeah.
out to Anna.
So
Shout out to Anna.
I just wanted to
You're a
start this.
purple devil face by your name.
Nico the intern, I'm gonna spank you.
Dude, it sounds so sexual.
No, just the disciplinary one.
Anna might
Oh,
like
the
that.
disciplinary one.
Yeah, with the belt.
Anna might like that. I don't know who Anna
Dude,
is.
that's don't bring that up, dude. That's like, she's what's going on?
Kevin's gonna film it for Anna.
And what?
It's like, this is what we're
Dude, we
doing.
cannot release this
You got
podcast.
it. Is she underage? Is that what
No, dude, she's a
minor.
She was in my communications class.
We got it, boys.
I have a group chat.
FBI.
I have a group chat with her, Nate, and Chris. Shout out to those guys from communication. They're pretty cool.
That's me.
You're not a good communicator.
You don't think so?
No.
No.
Yeah.
He's been talking for quite a while.
Yeah,
'cause
I'd say I'm carrying this podcast on
bro,
my shoulders.
I'm the one instigating the conversations.
I mean, I'm getting some pretty good responses, you know.
Give me some more. Not the frog, dude. That's disrespectful, bro.
Why is it?
Because it's just...
I can't control it.
The audience
It's
is
one of
wanting-
my birth
Dude,
defects.
my friend Alvin doesn't want to hear that,
Let's
bro.
talk about those.
What? The frogs?
That's birth defects.
Oh, yeah, you have really poor genetics, right?
I don't know.
Name all your...
On the outside, no, but on the
inside,
Yeah.
yes.
Give me a list of all your disabilities.
Well, I have allergies. I'm allergic to all nuts as well as all
Oh
shellfish.
my gosh.
So that's already like what, half the world's menu.
Yeah.
And then what else? Dogs, cats.
What?
Dude, there's like another one that's
Bees.
like weird. Bees.
Grass? You're allergic to grass?
Yeah, but I feel like everyone's allergic to grass, you know? Because whenever, like, I always get hives when I like play in grass.
Yeah.
But I feel like that happens to everyone.
It's fair to an extent. I just get itchy. I don't know about how.
I do get a little redness.
Oh, I get a little bit of hives.
Yeah.
But oh, and then I have asthma. It's very, very nice
You
to
can
have as an
overcome that,
athlete.
though, right? Like
Yeah, I used to, and then vaping kind of just brought me back to square
When did
one.
that start?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it is. So I remember
Uh-oh.
throughout high school, I was super against it, and then like in college, I was peer pressured to try it,
Classic, dude.
and then yeah, I was just like, dang, it's a good stress reliever.
Right.
So then I started doing it every once in a while, and then yeah, I kind of brought my asthma back, but I'm quitting. So
Did you actually get your asthma back?
I mean, it definitely like worsened the effects.
Wow.
Like that, yeah, because you're not supposed to like smoke or anything. when
You
you
still
touch
have your, whatever you call it?
inhaler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always with you? Good.
Oh yeah, I always keep it on me. Or not on me, but at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
I would
a
never
lot.
get
That's a
rid of
lot of poor genetics you got there, dude.
Yeah, and I'm short.
Oh, yeah, 5'7", right?
Yeah.
Dude, you're basically like...
I'm 5'8" in shoes though. 5'7" and 3/4.
Right, right. You gotta add the shoe length, bro.
Yeah. Shoe height.
Shoe height, bro. Yeah.
So when are you downloading Tinder?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a really good question. I don't know. No, I mean, like, okay, how about this? Where do you... So after college, like, where do you see yourself? Where you gonna live? That kind of stuff.
I'm honestly down to live wherever I get a job, as long as it's not like in like one of those middle of nowhere countries like South Dakota or North Dakota, Nebraska.
Yeah.
One of those places. I definitely want to be somewhere that's more like urban.
Ooh, urban.
Yeah.
So, like, if you could, you would definitely stay here in San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego. San Diego would be ideal, just
Right.
because I feel like we're close to everything. You know, we got the
Yep.
mountains, the
Yep.
beach, good weather.
Yep.
We're all set here.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of celebrities live here too, right?
Celebrities? Like YouTubers?
Like any celebrities. I feel like a lot of them just live in San Diego.
I still feel like they all live in LA, though. You know?
Yeah, but I feel like LA is gonna become like. I feel like people are gonna move out of LA just because it's so crowded. It's becoming like San Francisco.
Yeah, like congested and stuff.
Yeah, and that's gonna be like the traffic there is already terrible. Like
Yeah,
I would
that's-
want to live there.
I would not love it. Yeah.
It's nice in some parts, yeah, but at the end of the day, it sounds like just like.
So you think Life Coach Kochka? There's a lot of Instagram influencers that live here. They're all coming down here.
Nice.
To San Diego?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I see it.
So, we're about to get just a raid of inspirational people, if you will. Down here.
I think that's so dumb.
I don't think they inspire me. I'm gonna say it. What do they don't influence me to do anything.
Yeah, seriously, they're just like, look, I'm pretty,
Wait,
I'm sponsored.
what's your favorite quote that you've seen? Like Instagram influencer.
Instagram quotes.
Yeah. What's your favorite? Come on, there's gotta be a good one.
I don't know. Just all the ones that are just like, life's a journey. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it really doesn't help anyone in any way just to say that.
Yeah, it feels fake, doesn't it?
They are
Yeah.
fit, dude.
Yeah.
They're literally just good looking. That's it, and that's why people look at them, and
What
that's
is
why
it
people
supposed to
follow.
influence you to do? Like, influence you to follow them?
That's it, and then that's how they put out ads because they get a ton of views or whatever, and they get
Scheming,
paid.
bro. So this, you see, Coach, you know, foundations.
I mean, the good thing about the internet is that it's helped a lot of people to like make money. Like, isn't there like a ton of ways to make money now?
Yeah, well,
Like,
this maybe.
My roommate literally like sells shoes. Like he buys shoes when they drop.
Was
like,
he the one that
really
made it
hype
on
shoes.
TikTok?
Wait,
The
what?
guy that buys shoes.
Armature make TikTok?
No, he hasn't made a TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Is there someone on TikTok who does that?
He put out like this life hack where you buy shoes for like really cheap and then you resell them on like Amazon for me. Like,
Oh,
whoa.
He doesn't sell them on Amazon. He sells them
Exposure.
on like StockX, dude, because he gets like ridiculous shoes. Like he gets like the Yeezy Boost 350s that have like reflectives on them and like it's crazy
yeah,
stuff.
see, but with that you have to already have the money for that.
Yeah, I mean you can start. I mean, okay, if you spend like $300 on a pair of shoes, and it's like a good drop, you can resell it for like $1,000.
Right.
And then you save that money to, and then next time you buy like 2 shoes and then make $2,000 and grow your money like that. And he's also started investing in like stocks and like options trading.
Invest in that.
I gotta do that, bro.
If you
Yeah,
have,
the 401k.
If you have a job that offers 401k and especially price match for like what's it the matching percentage of 401k, you gotta get on that.
Yeah.
Like it won't seem that significant, but it's worth it.
Isn't that for like when you retire?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like with Starbucks, I know you can do 5% like of your total pay for the 2 weeks. You can put that into your 401k. You can opt to do that, and then they'll match it, so that it'll be 10%. You know.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're getting free money basically. So
It's pretty good.
that.
My work doesn't offer that though because I'm an intern, so that kind
So
of sucks.
if you did 50%, would they do 100%?
No, I think the highest you can go is like 5 or 10% or something.
Oh damn.
Because you gotta have some money.
Yeah, that's
Right. Are you thinking about investing? Is that kind of has that crossed your mind?
Investing?
Investments? Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't have. I want to do it with my own money.
Right.
Like if I was gonna use my parents' money, I'd have the money to do it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to invest my parents' money because that's very risky.
Yeah, no, for sure.
There's a chance of just losing it.
Close
Yeah.
to the mic.
Yeah, dude.
I need to get closer to the
You
microphone.
got bad etiquette, bro. Like etiquette.
Etiquette? Oh,
Yeah,
microphone
dude.
etiquette.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never spoken to a... Can I speak from this side?
I don't know.
Can you hear the
Scott.
difference?
Seth, what's going
Bad.
on? My eardrums, bro. Scott. Oh no. Sorry, Seth. We'll kick him out.
Sorry about that, Seth.
We'll kick him out soon. I mean, any final thoughts? I guess I don't know. I feel like Nico the intern should pull up like really funny news articles. It was just
Alright,
Dude,
You
yeah,
guys just
I
talk
think
about
if we talked about news articles, that would be really
Fair
good.
enough.
Whoa,
You can do
whoa,
it.
whoa. It's not the.
You want me to get closer to the mic?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I search things up, you guys talk
Just
about
roast.
something.
Just
Here's the
roast
problem,
the
though.
Talk about
lives
like
of these
Pokemon.
people.
Other podcasts I listen to, they have their own like news article segment, but like
Really?
yeah.
All the podcasts I listen to, they literally
Just
just
talk.
like look at stuff that's online and then they talk about it.
That's the best way to make content.
There's,
Yeah.
Commentary.
You just
Let's
get to
see. So
leech.
first one that I see is deadly fires rage. Australia's biggest city may be running out of water.
Rip the koalas, dude. Did you see that
Okay,
video?
First of all,
That title is
Fuck
all
Australia.
over the place.
we're in the United States. We don't care about that
all
shit.
right, we'll find
What about the
something.
koalas though?
That's
Keep the
more-
news and all
We
that
have
Close
some of
to
those
home.
in the zoo. We're fine.
Yeah, we do.
Target raised wages, but some workers say their house cuts. Nobody cares about Target. Sorry, guys.
I'm kind of a Walmart kind of guy.
Give us some juice.
Yeah, give us
Give
some.
us some crazy.
Trump impeachment.
Oh god. Okay.
Do we want to get into that or
Isn't
no?
that old news? That's last year, right?
I mean, latest news and analysis.
What even happened with that? Like, I know he
Dude.
got voted by the people.
But
then-
how? Well, it
So
went
the House
through in the House of
rejected it?
Representatives because the Democrats have a higher number in the House.
Don't the
but-
Republicans have a higher number?
No, that.
In the Senate, the
Yeah.
Republicans have a higher number. So
Oh.
right once it passes through the House of Representatives, it's just gonna get stopped.
It's a law process.
Dude, I don't even know how that stuff works because I never
I
did
failed
like the
civics,
constitutional
bro.
challenge.
In 8th grade. Yeah.
Dude,
That was stressful, dude.
that was-
Especially,
It was.
especially
There was
when.
so many
Wait,
no
were you in
cards.
Izinga?
I had
No,
Isaiah.
I had-
Did you make it the championships
forget
or
what I
whatever?
had.
No, it's like the NR. What was it called? NH.
Oh, yes.
National History Day. Were you in Izinga?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
Life Coach
Nah.
Kochka. Seth, the producer, dude.
I will admit it was helpful for future research projects, but like Dude, I knew nothing about the Constitution. I felt like a goddamn foreigner.
Dude, I
Everyone
memorized.
was like,
Just
oh,
walk
you know
up to the
Article
stand.
5? I was like, no.
Dude, that's why I memorized the preamble, bro. So in case I go to freaking some foreign country, I can just recite and they'll be like, all right, you're a U.S. citizen.
Just you walk up to the stand and they're like, "What's the 19th Amendment?" You're like, "I plead the 5th."
I'm a free citizen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
Oh.
Go some
All this is really lame. Oh, it's just because I'm on CNN. Sorry.
Funny. Go to like
Fake
weird
news.
Okay, go to like some like stupid news articles.
Stupid news. Should we do some?
Like
Since
Daily
he's
Mail.
science, should we do like science news?
Do you anything?
Engineering
Pretty good
news.
science, right?
I'm okay.
Oh. Elon Musk.
What about him? Cybertruck?
Oh, great guy. Didn't he not go to college? What did he do?
I think he's setting up something where soon he's going to be able to make it so that like you can send a rocket up into space for only $2 million.
What?
Which is insanely less than
Yeah,
what
the
it is
regular price.
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they gonna do
What
like
are your guys'
space
thoughts?
tours for people too? Like
Oh,
they're gonna
yeah.
send like they're gonna make it like a, what do you call it?
Yeah, it's like space tours.
Like yeah, but what do you
Like
call
at
it?
Disneyland.
A commercial service. A commercial
Would you ever
service.
do that?
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
That's probably so damn
Experiencing,
expensive.
you know, they already have the thing where you could like experience zero gravity. They like put you in a
Oh.
plane and it flies like up and down, and then while it's flying down, you're like experiencing
Start
zero
floating,
gravity.
yeah.
Search up how much that costs.
Yeah, it's probably like thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, it's super expensive.
Yeah, that's pretty cool science news, yeah. Yeah, just search that real quick, fact check it. Nico the intern, shout out to him.
Yeah, they take you up in the modified Boeing 727.
Is that the one that
Yeah.
blew up?
No.
What was the other one that blew up?
Which
Or
one?
One that crashed, one of the Boeings. Remember, like Indonesia or something? Like the pilot lost control.
I never
because,
read
like,
about
the
that.
AI
I honestly don't keep up with
It's
news
about
that much.
$6,000 per person to do that sort of thing.
Dang, hey, that's not that expensive though.
And to travel, like,
Obviously $6,000 is a lot of money, but like to experience that, I feel like that's pretty good price.
but would you feel safe though? Like you're like, oh, this is totally be safe, right? You know what I mean? Like, there's some risk there.
I mean, there's
I'd
risk
rather
all the
just go
time.
skydiving.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I don't know, that's a
how much is
risk.
skydiving?
Probably $80.
So I guess we'll see.
I mean,
No way.
Definitely not $80.
Yeah, it has to be more than that.
more?
Yeah,
Just to
dude,
jump off a
skydiving?
plane, dude.
You have to go with a professional.
You don't have to.
I mean, yeah, you could
You
just jump out the plane.
yeah, you
so.
just free skydive. Just jump off
Free
a
fall?
cliff. Yeah. Free fall.
Yeah, I think you're paying the money so that you live afterwards.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Your
that.
asthma,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
your asthma
Very
acting
welcome.
up. What's going on?
No, that's my congestion. I think I'm
Oh.
sick, dude. I'm gonna go back sick.
Yeah, it's about like $200.
Just to
$200?
Just
Yeah,
jump out
just
of
to
plane.
jump out of the plane. It lasts like a couple seconds probably.
Like a couple minutes.
I think it lasts a couple
Two-
minutes.
2-3
You fly up
minutes.
like ridiculously high.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I feel like
Tom text me.
what would it even feel like, dude?
Yeah.
So
I guess-
final thoughts?
Yeah. Any final thoughts, conclusions, stuff like that?
Anything you
And
want to
after
put
that,
out
I'll
there to
see
the
what-
audience, you know?
Shout out to dude, shout out to myself.
There you go. Shout
Chris
out your
Picart.
Instagram.
Any follow Chris Picart. Wait, any shouts to ASU boys or girls?
Shout out to my boy Channing and Jack and KJ and Crispy and Arjun and Ian and Kevin and everyone else who goes to ASU that I know.
There we go.
Wait, before we end it real quick, what word of the year do you have for yourself?
Word of the year?
Yeah, what word can you sum up this year? Like
2019? Or what
No,
I'm
sorry.
gonna strive for in
Starting for
2020?
2020.
2020?
What is the word for the year for you?
Like the
Happy
word
New
that I
Year's.
want to apply to myself?
Yeah. What's that? One word.
This is going to sound really cliche,
Just
but
do it.
determination. I think I'm going to need a lot of that this year.
Determination. Life Coach Kochka. Hey, dude. Watch yourself, man. All right. So that's the conclusion to the Life Coach Kochka's podcast. Episode 1, pilot, and we'll see you next time.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Later, guys.
Thank you, Seth.
Shout out to Seth.